Welcome back to the main stage. This is the main stage, isn't it? Where all the magic happens. We've had a number of really sweet sessions. I feel like there's been a couple of themes that have been cropping up over and over here. We have the one we just mentioned a second ago, developer experience. We have technical debt. I don't know if I've been pushing it too hard myself or not, but it seems like it's been cropping up in the discussions that we've been having here. There's been more of a focus on figuring out what the true essence of value is rather than these technobabble words. I don't want to say that data mesh is a technobabble word, but I mean, thing is, these tools are phenomenal right now. This last tool we saw here with SQL DBM is something I've been wanting for a long time. So we have tools to be able to get started. And I know we say this every year, you know, the tech is already here, you can get started, but the essence of the discussions we've been having here are more entrepreneurial in nature than they've ever been. It's quite evident, and I think it's because the palpability of tools like ChatGPT and stuff have made CEOs and C-level and shareholders aware of the business potential of AI that AI leaders have been talking about all this time before. So now we're seeing AI leaders have the direct ear of the CEO and having to manage expectations. What's reasonable to expect and what's not. And you know, for all these outrage posts on LinkedIn and newspapers about whether AI is too awesome, not awesome enough, or whatnot, now it's our job to set the expectations. What can be done in the short term and what can't be done. So if we go back to the points that we've discovered today, developer experience. This is something that I'm going to circle back on forever personally, but if you think it's expensive to hire a pro, just wait till you hire 2 or plus amateurs. It's worth investing in an environment where your star developers can do the best work that they can do, so give them the right tools. The second one is when it comes to technical debt, is if you focus on the value early enough, then the technical debt will take care of itself. We talked about some complex scenarios here where you have legacy systems that created value at one point but don't create value now, and you have new systems that are creating value that are dependent on these old systems, and you're still paying to maintain these old systems. But it's not that they're not valuable anymore. It's just that the dependency has been shifted to newer systems that are further down the line, and so you need these tools in order to do not data lineage, but cost lineage. So there are tools in place in order to be able to do that, to follow the conceptual lineage of the value that you're creating. What else did we talk about? We had developer experience, we had debt, we had the language models, right? Everybody here was pretty much in agreement that this is not just a hype thing that's going to come and sort of come and go. I'm not sure if we're going to be talking about language models at next year's Data Innovation Summit, because much in the same way that we don't talk about the internet anymore, it's going to become embedded in certain business practices. So, you know, now when people are talking about social media, they are actually talking about the internet. It's just being social on the internet. Now we have a word for it. So I think we're going to be talking about large language models for a long time. It's just that people are going to be entrepreneurial and creative enough and find applications for it, where we're going to have new areas of business and domains and application for large language models that are going to become really standard, and they're going to become really standard really fast, because with the help of the cloud and all the tools that we're seeing, scaling out these technologies is not the problem. The bottleneck here is the creativity and the ability of people to get together to be able to sort of converge on, you know, the essence of the value that your company provides to the customers, what the vision of the company is, and all these kinds of things. So really, it's about people getting together, agreeing on what they want to do, and disseminating that sentiment to the organizations. So you play a large role in that. You're the evangelist in your company. I wish you the best of luck in the coming year, and I will be seeing you at NDSML, Nordic Data Science and Machine Learning Summit, and at Data Innovation Summit 2024. I know there's a sign over here that you can buy tickets to next year's event. This year's event was popping, over 3,000 delegates. Next year's event might be even bigger. I've been hearing rumors of 4,000, 5,000 people. It's actually a hard time just getting in people through the door and finding venues that can accommodate this many people. But everybody I've been speaking to here has said that day one especially was just, the energy was huge. And I hope we can carry all that energy into the projects that we're involved in. Best of luck. Like I said, this is the main stage, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. See you in the ether. Over and out.